In this video, we're going to see how to calculate the payback in the exercise we have already been working in order to check the formulas of the investment criteria and how to use them. So the first thing is going to be placing the chart, and remember the payback is going to tell you how many years and months does the company need in order to recover the initial outlay of the investment. So in the chart, we have 3 years because that's going to be the investment length, 3 years. And we have already placed the cash flows we calculated in the first video of this series. Now we're going to transfer the cash flow from year 1, 2, and 3 to year 0 in order to make them comparable to the initial outlay that it's going to be here in cash flow 0. Okay? So, to transfer that cash flow from year 1 to year 0, as you can see here in the bar, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing with other measures, with other criteria. And that's going to be dividing the amount of money we have by 1 plus the interest rate elevated to the number of years in which we are. Since it's 1, it does not appear. And now we're going to accumulate it. There's nothing to accumulate because this is the first year of the investment, and we will compare it with the initial outlay. Since the accumulated is still smaller than initial outlay, we're going to continue working. So for the second year, we will do the same. We will take the cash flow of the second year and we will transfer it to year 0, and that will be just dividing by 1 plus the interest rate elevated to 2 because we're on the second year. In order to accumulate it, what we have to do is adding the accumulated of the previous year plus the transfer we have done this year. And now we will compare it with the initial outlay. We already know that the company has recovered the investment. Last year, the accumulated was 26,000, which was smaller than the initial outlay, so the company still need to work in order to recover the investment. But this year we already have 54,000, which means it's more than the initial outlay. I'm going to finish the chart in any case so you can see how we will do the rest, and then we will calculate exactly how many months do we need in order to recover the investment. So we will transfer the cash flow of the third year to year 0. We will accumulate it as we did before, and we will compare it with the initial outlay. Okay, so we already know this is going to be recovered in 1 year plus several months. So between year number 1 and year number 2, things change. And the company goes from not recovering the investment to recover the investment. This means that the cash flow already transferred to year 0 of the second year, this cash flow, the company will get it in 12 months. But the company does not need this much in order to recover the investment. The company needs the difference between the initial outlay and the accumulated before to recover the investment. So that's going to take a certain number of months. And now we're going to check how many they are. So this is a simple rule of 3. You just calculate it and your result is 2.71, which means it's almost 3 months. So this company needs 1 year plus 3 months in order to recover the investment. I hope this helps and see you in the next video.